This is the plaintiff, George Royd. He says he bought a car from the defendant, but could never get the proper title for the car, so he couldn't legally register it. He isn't stupid, so he left the car on the defendant's lot while he waited for the title, but got one runaround after another for months. Now the defendant wants to charge him for storage fees? Is he crazy or something? He just wants the $2,126 he paid for the car returned, and he'll be on his merry way. This is the defendant, Alan Schneider. He says the guy buys this car, pays him, and then says he can't take possession of the car for another 3 months. What's he supposed to do, store the car for him free of charge? It's stipulated in their agreement that if the buyer doesn't take possession of the car in 14 days, then he can charge $50 a day storage, and that's just what he did. He's accused of having trouble finding a title. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $1,788.62, the amount he's owed for 46 days of storage.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff bought a car from the defendant, but says that it was fatally flawed because the title was bad. But the defendant says the plaintiff made him store the car for months, and he wants $50 a day for storage. It's the case of, here's what's in store for you.
Thank you, Douglas. George?
Yes.
How do I pronounce your last name?
It's George Royd.
Royd.
Yes.
Mr. Royd, you're suing Mr. Schneider, okay?
That is correct.
For $2,126, the amount that you paid for a BMW that he did not allow you to have, and you have a counterclaim against him for $1,788.62 for storage and the cost to rekey the car. Okay, what happened?
Well, I bought the car of last year of November 14. I won the bid on eBay for $2,026.
Okay, and this is for a 1991
BMW
850.
Yes. 850, yes. And then I was required to
So the total amount was how much?
$2,000.
126?
$26.
$2,026.
Yes, but $100 there was for me cost because I was going back and forth. They're going to the police to try to make a police report.
So $2,026 was the purchase price, okay?
Yes. And I was required to put a $500 deposit on with PayPal. I did that. And then he said that you have to come with the rest of the money within 24 hours. Otherwise, you're going to lose the $500 deposit that you put. So basically, the next day, I made a payment of $500 on PayPal. And then the next day, I left early from work to go and give the rest of the money. So when I was there, I called Mr. Allen. And he says, well, I'm not in town. I'm in Pennsylvania. He said that he's not in New York. There was, he gave me
So did he authorize you to leave the money with somebody at the business?
Yes, yes.
Did you do that?
Yes, I did that.
Okay. Is there any dispute about that or no?
No dispute,
All right,
Your
so
Honor.
then what happens? Did you take the car?
No, I didn't take the car.
Why didn't you take the car?
I had no papers.
Oh, there were no
was
papers because
title.
he wasn't in town?
Nothing, yeah.
And he didn't leave a title behind?
No.
You didn't leave a signed title for him?
At the time, to answer the question, no. The reason for that was that the auction stipulated when he originally contracted with eBay to pay within 24 hours the $500 deposit.
Right.
Within 3 days, he was supposed to pay the balance.
Right.
It took him about 3 days to pay the initial $500 deposit and about 7 days to pay the balance.
But you accepted it?
We accepted it with my
so
agent.
that's done. So then why doesn't he have the car? What happened?
He then indicated to the person who I authorized the car to be there with, his name was Richard, he said he could not remove the vehicle off the premises.
That he couldn't?
He could not. George Royd could not remove the vehicle off the premises for 2 to 3 months. His mechanic was not able to take delivery of the vehicle.
You deny having said that?
No. What I told him, I cannot pick it up right now. But I said, when I get the papers for the car, of course I could pick it up. But how can I pick up the car with no papers?
Right. So when you get back into town, don't you just clear this up, sign the papers, and he takes the car?
The actual provision of the auction, payment constructions, was that when he completes this, everything is paid, and he takes the vehicle away, and he's able to take the vehicle away, that's when the title would be actually...
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard in my life. Why would first of all, I wouldn't pay anybody who wasn't handing me a title. I wouldn't do it. But, you know, I guess you got a really good price, and you probably got a better price from the next guy and kept his money. Is that what happened? Did you sell this car again?
I sold it 45 days later.
Exactly. How much did you sell it for?
Probably about 23.
Why is a guy going to take the car off your premises without a title? He needs the title. That's part of the sale. And show me where it says, by the way, you got to drive off, and then somehow
Not
mysteriously
drive off.
we'll meet again, and you'll get a title. Tell me where it
Let
says
me-
that.
I'm gonna show it to you right now.
Yeah, show it to me right now. Hand it to my bailiff.
But the vehicle is not drivable, Your Honor. That's the problem. The vehicle was a salvage
Even less.
vehicle.
I'm going to pay money to tow the car when I don't even know if you have a title? All right, give me a second to look through this. Seller's payment instruction. Where does it say, and then you get a title later?
No, title will be conveyed when delivery arrangements have been made. I think it's in there.
All financial disbursements must be clear before title is conveyed. You brought cash?
Yes.
Then what? Then the financial disbursement is clear. There's no checks to clear. There's nothing else. You said to me, it's right in the instructions about I don't have to convey title till he takes it off my property, and that's not what this says. So now that we've established that that's not true, tell me why you, unlike every other vehicle conveying seller on the planet, do not have to sign a title and hand it over to the man. So now you've kept his $22,026, and then you sold it to somebody else for how much?
I think $2,300, $2,400.
So you've made $4,300 off of salvage? It's not bad for you, right? If you can, not bad business if you can get it. If you can rook people like that,
Well,
it's
I'm
pretty
not-
good for
I'm not-
everybody.
I'm not
Well, naturally,
interested
it's
in
not
it.
good for you. It's not good for me because it's raising my blood pressure, but it's awesome for you because you get to sell the car twice. How do you justify what you're saying? Do you have any proof? Show me some proof.
Yes.
Show me proof that the man said to you, I got to store it there for, and not only that, you have the hubris to have a counterclaim against him for $1,788 for storage. 46 days of storage. According to you, you're trying to get the car all this time.
No.
How are you trying to get, what's going on?
No. What happened, I said, because I went to the police station to try to make a police report.
When did you do that?
When I tried to call him, he gave me a running around.
What
all the
would he
time.
say to you?
He asked me, what time do you finish work?
What are you
He
doing?
goes like,
You're looking for texts that have to do with this case,
Why?
right?
Yes, and I'm trying to get a
okay.
voicemail record so I can let you hear
or
it.
2 o'clock in the morning, he says. When you finish work, come to Long Island so I could give you the title. You call me 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning to go and get the title for the car? You know. So then I went to the police station. Police said
Wait. At some point, did he tell you, okay, time's up? Or did you say, that's it, I'm done with this runaround?
Yeah, I'm done because he said...
How long after you gave them the cash did you say, that's it, I'm done?
The most, I would say, up to 2 weeks. The
2
most.
weeks. All right, and then are you a texter? Do you text?
Yes, I
Okay,
text.
do you have your phone that shows the text?
No, I don't have the phone.
Okay,
no.
you do though, right?
Yes.
Let me see it.
Okay. Let me get that. Just a second.
So you're suing him for $274 in storage and then $1,514.62 cost to re-car the key?
Rekey the car.
Rekey the car. Why?
He would not give me the keys back so I could resell it.
How can I give you the key back when the car belongs to me? It's my car. I paid
Show
for
me
it.
the text. Show me the text.
Well, he could have easily told her.
Just show me the text. I don't get how, when a guy has paid you in full for a car, you don't make yourself available.
I was available, and I made myself available.
2 o'clock in the morning,
Okay,
yes,
so
you're
that's
right.
fine. At 2 o'clock in the morning, is he right? Was it 2
No,
o'clock?
he's not right.
Okay, so let's see the text, because the
And
text will give
he
me the
said he
flavor.
couldn't make it
sure
one-
he's not erasing anything?
Right,
Okay.
I'm not erasing.
I know,
You-
that's why he's
please
standing
look.
right
You
next to
stay
you
right
on your
by
elbow.
my side, sir.
This is not my first rodeo.
I like that. Good.
Okay.
You can look at the whole string, Your Honor.
I
from the
am.
beginning.
It's what I do.
Please
It's what
do
I
it.
live for.
She can go scroll through it.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
what I
sent him a
do.
copy of the title, everything. We had an appointment. He said it was raining.
Okay,
He couldn't make
Stop
it.
talking. Stop talking. Did you leave him a message on 11/22 on eBay?
I don't. Maybe.
He says, he texts you, you say you left me message on eBay, where is the title of the car?
Yes,
He
yes.
answers, with me and my person. You say, what do you mean? I told you that I had to make sure of where to sign it, and now that I have that worked out, you can have the document when you pick up the car.
We made an appointment at the Colony Diner, Your Honor, which he failed to show up for. I think that you'll see in the text. It was
2 o'clock in the morning to come to the diner.
Wait,
and
did
meet
you
with
make an appointment to come at 2 o'clock in the morning?
How can I come 2 o'clock in the
Did you
morning?
make an appointment to come at 2 o'clock?
Yeah,
in the
I didn't make
Is
an
that a
appointment.
yes? You made an appointment to come or no?
He told me to come 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I started
That's
thinking.
not an
I said,
appointment. Did you make an appointment?
No.
Okay, and you say I'm going to see evidence that he did. What time do you finish work tomorrow night? 1 a.m. Text me when you leave work and I will give you the exact address. And you say, okay, so you had a 1 o'clock appointment at the Colony Diner.
I was
1
not
a.m.
gonna go 1
appointment.
o'clock in the morning. And
I don't care. I wouldn't have made it. You made it. That doesn't mean you get to go, who would make that appointment? You made it. December 8th. Hi, alien. Where are you? And you say, I'm in Connecticut. What happened Saturday night? You never showed up. I was waiting for you at the diner like we said. I was too much rain. When do you come back? How much are you offering to pay the storage charges? Because now it's almost a month. Ooh, that's sassy. I mean, the problem, he hasn't given you the title because you guys can't meet up.
So, would you buy a car for a great price at an auction, great price, if it didn't have title?
No,
Why?
because you can never register it and it's never going to be street worthy.
Fair enough, but I mean, aren't there ways of getting a title? I mean, great price, like the best price you can imagine, no title, would you do it?
No, I wouldn't. Because you can't drive here in LA if you don't have a title.
Or New York or any other
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
And you know what? Smart men, smart woman. I'm serious, that do not do that going inside the courtroom.
When did you sell the car?
Oh, December 31st.
Okay, so...
And he told me to sell it to another person. I didn't want to sell
We
it.
haven't gotten there yet. I'm in the text where you say to him, I need to know how much money you're giving me before we release the title. According to my email, you now owe $750 at $50 a day. But you'd never said that before then. So what was it that made you say this? Is that he just pissed you off leaving you in the diner at 1 a.m.?
Let me tell you something. I happen to like this gentleman in the beginning of the
So why would you
transaction.
say something like this
I'll tell you
instead of
why.
just getting rid of the car and giving him the title? And then it isn't until you have a 1 o'clock in the morning appointment that he doesn't make it because he claims that it's raining and he leaves you hanging there, which I think is intensely rude, that you for the first time bring up the storage charges. All right.
We had previous conversations, Your Honor.
Oh, I don't see that anywhere here. So he says, okay, so you want $750 more from me. I see you like to play games with me. No problem, my fiend, my friend. No games, you say. Then make an appointment that you will keep. It is that. All of a sudden now you're going to charge him storage because you got pissed off that he didn't make the appointment. Hey, Al, I am tired of these. Just want you to return my money. George, I am in receipt of your lawsuit. Please drop the keys. On January 5th, you tell him drop the keys to the car in question between 9 and 6:30. If you do not return the keys, I will be forced to hire a professional auto locksmith to rekey the ignition, door, and trunk locks. And the price for doing that will be well over $1,000. When I see you in court, then we will talk. Okay. So in looking through all of these texts, here's a flavor of what I see. The two of you are trying to make an appointment, and what happens is you make a plan, which you agreed to, at 1 in the morning. And why didn't you meet him there?
Because it was raining very hard.
Okay, but you didn't even call the guy to tell him, hey, it's raining too hard, I can't
Did he
make
call
it.
me?
Why should he have to call you? He's sitting there at the appointed time that you made the appointment.
He could have texted me like half an hour before. He says, George, I'm here. I'm waiting for you.
You know he's there. You made an appointment. I'm reading the text.
How come I know he's there? Because
you made an appointment for 1 o'clock to be there, and you know that you made an appointment and you know you weren't there. And then if you know you're not showing up, you could have the decency, because we wouldn't be here if you did have the decency, to text a guy and say, listen, I'm really sorry. It's pouring down rain and I can't make it there. I don't want you waiting there for nothing. And that's when he then plays Canis Mas Macho with you and decides that you have to pay storage charges.
Initially,
did you actually
yes.
pay $1,514.62 to rekey the car?
Absolutely.
Let me see the proof. So wouldn't it make more business sense? You're a businessman.
Yes,
wouldn't
I am.
it make more business sense to just get this guy out of your hair and pay him back his money, because you're going to resell it, you have it resold to the next guy, and then get the keys? In any event, so you paid somebody $1,514.42. Can you show me the canceled check?
I paid him cash.
Really? Why would you pay? What did
Yes.
What did the other guy buy it for?
$2,500.
Okay, so you want me to believe that you paid $1,500 in order to sell it for $2,400. That's what's going on.
It's a positive.
Okay. So here's what we have, folks. So everything is fine until December 8th, and then you stand him up, which was rude as can be. It's all about him being rude. Both of you had so many opportunities to take it down a notch. And you wouldn't have had to pay $1,500 if you had said to him, meet me in my office, I will have your money, and you will give me my key. So yeah, I'm going to order you to return to the plaintiff $2,026, the entire amount that he paid you. You don't get $100 for being bothered. Your counterclaim against him is for $1,788.62 for storage and the cost to rekey the car. Because of everything I've just explained, it's $0 on the counterclaim. That's my judgment. Good luck, folks.
No, he could have the keys, John. It is the keys.
Too late now.
All right, so there it is. This case winds up like that. What are you thinking coming out?
Well, we had a contract, and the plaintiff, in my opinion, did actually, he basically violated the contract and breached it.
Well,
the judge didn't feel that way.
Yeah, well, you heard what happened in court. You should have made a better deal with him.
Well, I would agree with that, but it wasn't easy with this plaintiff. It was very difficult.
Would have worked out better for you had you done that. All right, head right around the corner this way. All right, step on in here. And what was that you handed over at the end of when the case ended right there?
The keys from the car.
Yeah, the keys.
The keys from the car.
Somebody finally gets the keys.
Yes, of course. Because
Okay.
I made that offer before. I said, Alan, better give me back my money. I give you the keys. It's not a problem, you know.
Yeah, but you don't show up.
Not 1 o'clock. I started thinking 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I knew
What
something
time?
was
What
wrong.
time's convenient for you? 12 midnight?
No.
How about 11 p.m.?
It's not good. I told him Saturdays, Sundays, whenever on the free days and weekend days I could come and.
Harvey?
So the truism here, Kurt, is that you never ever buy anything, whether it's a car with title or anything else, unless you have clear right of ownership. Do not get suckered into something where there is not clear right of ownership. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.